This is Velo Stewart, writer, actor, producer, director, DJ. He has a great love and appreciation for filmmaking. This is Q Nice, poet, actor, producer, director, music, curating specialist. He has a great love and appreciation for music. So what do you get when you put the two of these guys together? You get a very special event called Music and Movies on the Zoom platform this Friday. Start time is 8:08 p.m. Pacific Standard. Join Music and Movies and say hello to the rest of the crew. Say hello to Gwen, Carmen, Clarence, and Fred. So put on your dancing shoes and get ready to pop the popcorn from Music and Movies on the Zoom platform. Sponsored by TRILLVISION and the Quentin Findlay Collection.
Is it vegan?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Music and Movies as we spotlight the filmmaker, Sosiessia. She's here with us. And Sosiessia, can you introduce yourself and tell us about your film?
Hi, like David said, my name is Sosiessia Nixon for full. The name of my film is Fair. It's a little short film I wrote so that I may able to conquer my fears, because I've always been a screenwriter, but I've never really directed anything because I was so afraid to direct, because I'm saying, oh man, I don't know, what am I gonna do? I don't know how to direct. And so I decided that, you know what, I'm going to write a little film that I can direct myself so that I can conquer my fears. Because sometimes we are so afraid that, you know, the simplest of things we turn into big things. And that's my way of saying we oftentimes take ropes and turn them into snakes. Sorry. So that's where fear came from.
Excellent. And how did you become like a writer, creator? Like, when did this passion emerge in you? Like,
Actually, I've always been a lover of writing from as early as I can remember, but for some reason I never really followed through with that passion. I pursued other career, but then there is this fire that's always inside that, you know, it never goes away. And there comes a point in your life where you just can't ignore it anymore. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna start writing and I'm gonna find somebody who can shoot my scripts. And luckily for me, I did find somebody, my husband, who is an excellent director of photography. So he encouraged me a lot to get my scripts produced. So yeah, that's where it
Awesome.
started.
I have a question for you. How long did it take your production for Fear? So the beginning, like how long did it take you from beginning to end to create?
So it took me probably 10 minutes to write the script. And then, yes, it took me 10 minutes to write the script.
Wow.
And then we took a day to shoot, and then we had 1 week of post-production. So in less than 2 weeks.
Awesome. So then that just kind of, well, it kind of answers a little bit of my next question in regards to, was it most challenging to keep going or to get started? But within a 2 weeks time frame, what was the most challenging part, you think?
The most challenging part for me was getting the actors, because it's not like we are like rich filmmakers, we're poor filmmakers. We don't have any money. So we couldn't get professional actors. And so I had to find persons who I think could handle the script well, the persons who think I could direct well. And so the most challenging part was getting those characters to come on screen. So that was the most challenging part for me.
and what was your proudest moment while making this film?
When we say that's a wrap, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually did it. I actually directed my first film. It was an awesome feeling.
What was the inspiration? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What was the inspiration behind the film? Like, what was your ultimate inspiration? A particular life event or a location? What was the inspiration behind it?
When I was in high school, I remembered my high school teacher taught me something about being fearful, and it's something that never left me. I grew up with it, and the one thing he told me was that fear was not real. And sometimes we have things in our head and we tell ourselves things that are not really there. So whenever I get afraid of doing something, I always tell myself, fear is not real. You're making this up. Go conquer that fear. So that was the inspiration behind fear.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. And why is the Conch International Film Festival important? And what do you hope to occur for having your film in this festival?
Conch is important because they're highlighting Caribbean films. The diaspora really, the film industry in the diaspora really needs some highlighting. We have great filmmakers in the Caribbean. And I think Conch is doing an awesome job in providing a platform for us to showcase our films. What I'm expecting from Conch is really just the exposure and the network. And I think they have been doing a fantastic job so far.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And then what is next for Fear? Are you going to do more festivals, distribution? What do you plan to do next with this film?
We are actually in a couple of film festivals. We've entered quite a lot of film festivals, so we're still waiting on the results for those. I think after the film festival circuit, then I will just release it to the public.
Excellent.
Where can we find you online? Social media, YouTube's, where can we find you and follow you online to stay abreast of what's happening with Fear and all of your other projects?
Okay, so my business page is Icon Media. So you can find me on Instagram at Icon Media JA, or on Instagram at Sosiessia, or on Facebook at Icon Media JA, or on my website, iconmediajamaica.com.
Excellent.
Thank you.
And Gwen also just mentioned other projects. You have anything else in the works that are after Fear that you're working on or writing or?
Actually, after Fear, I just wrapped 2 other projects. I wrapped a short film called Unconditionally. I entered it on the film festival circuit as well. It's already a selection in the Paris Film Festival. My talents have been nominated for Best Actor and Best Actress in the Paris Film Festival. So that is doing awesome. And I just wrapped production on a mini series called Revelation that I'm doing for a local TV station.
Awesome.
That's so good.
That's so great. Right?
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to interview you again or check in with you again during the festival on May 21st. So once again, thank you very much for speaking with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. You're
Alrighty,
welcome.
all the best. You take care now.